Hello.
Good morning and welcome to the Road to Drill podcast, May 2025 edition.
May 25, RSD. We're more than halfway through the fiscal year.
Yeah, one of our messaging points is 101 critical days of summer.
Oh.
Isn't that awesome?
Yes?
Yeah.
Oh, like you're excited that it's the safety
Yes.
message for summer because that means summer.
Because that means we're here.
Okay, yeah.
So
it is awesome.
It is awesome.
We
Welcome
deserve
to May.
it. We deserve it.
We do. A lot has happened. We've been away for a bit again.
Yeah, we've been away for what?
6 weeks. It was like 6
7
weeks, drill, Nori.
Yeah, nor I.
Drill, or 6 weeks drill. So, it's been a break, and a lot has gone on in the past 6 weeks.
Yeah.
Teeing up for a fairly busy May drill.
We have been very busy in
Yeah.
the last 6 weeks.
We had a MARE.
MARE stands for
Thank you.
Major Accident Response Exercise.
Right. We had one of those.
We pretended.
Right. Mm-hmm. And our 107th Fighter Squadron did the flyover for the Tigers opening game downtown, which was really cool, as always. And then we also, with spring comes storms, and there was kind of a crazy storm up north.
Yeah, there was an incredible ice storm up north that caused us to go into a state of emergency.
You have to look at the pictures of it because it's bizarre.
And we activated members.
I know that the Michigan National Guard activated.
And we definitely sent people.
And we sent people from the unit here to go and assist because there were so many trees that had to be moved out of the way. So
it was blocking
the weight
major
of the
roads.
ice.
Yeah, we got the chance to see the aftermath.
That's right.
And that was that like a few days after, or was that
It wasn't even
after?
a week.
Yeah.
It was maybe like 4 or 5 days after. The speed that the crews went with the assistance of the National Guard was quite amazing. Mm-hmm. The one thing they're still struggling with as of filming time is electric. There's still a lot of people that don't have electric yet.
Oh,
up there.
really?
Yeah. So crazy weather, but that comes with this time of year.
Yeah.
So
I mean, it is unusual for Michigan to have an ice storm like that.
Yeah.
Very rare, but we're definitely getting to the easier end of spring,
That's
I think.
Right. Also, our air refuelers have been hosting, they've been a big part of our community involvement with our ESGR, our Employer Support of the Guard and Reserve. Mm-hmm. They got to do a flight with them, as well as Civil Air Patrol and other groups. So they've stayed pretty busy ahead of a deployment coming up for the air refueling group later this summer.
Yeah, it's nice of them to get all that community time in before they head out the door.
For sure. So speaking of state activations, this week, right now, while we're filming, there is an opportunity for members here at the 127th to maybe get the chance to take part in some of those activations. And by that, I'm talking about our Security Forces Augmentee program.
Oh, yeah.
That's going on. Yeah. So generally, the idea of having augmentees is, security forces, as we know, they're our battlefield airmen. So they deploy often. They're activated for state missions often because they provide security. Being an augmentee both offers the opportunity to be one of the many that are needed to respond when it comes time to respond, but also to fill in the roles here at the home unit when our defenders have to go out. So again, this is for members that, CE, maintenance, PA, whoever wanted to be an augmentee, got to go out for this training. And they're also doing training for members who are already certified augmentees. They're doing a refresher training because it's not your day-to-day job. So
you need that annual refresher.
Exactly. So that's going on this week. Backtrack's probably a good field trip location.
Yeah.
Maybe we can head out there.
I would love to go outside and get some fresh air.
Yeah.
And see what they're doing to train the augmentees.
We could do that.
We should come up with another name for augmentees, though.
Do you think they're going to be tasing people?
I hope so.
We have a great training staff with our Security Forces Squadron. So, I'm actually really excited now thinking about this.
Yeah.
Go out there and say it. So we're going to do that. Another announcement in your inbox is we're going to be having a leadership change.
Yeah.
Several leadership changes coming up. Colonel Volker, our ARG, our Air Refueling Group Commander, is going to be leaving to go to Joint Force Headquarters in Lansing, and she's going to be Brigadier General Kramer's assistant.
Oh,
so
that's awesome.
Yes, that's really cool.
Congratulations, ma'am.
Congratulations to you. As we get into the drill weekend, we're also going to be saying goodbye to another group commander.
Right.
And then we, at the squadron level, we have changes of command. So a lot of stuff is going down this weekend. So
it's going to be another busy drill weekend.
For sure.
Yeah. So May is Mental Health Awareness Month.
Yes.
And we have resources for if you need to speak to somebody. We don't have a director of psychological health right now, but in the near future, we hope to. You can reach out to the 110th Wing Director of Psychological Health. Contact information is here. And the chaplain's office, as always, is available to speak to you if you need help. The Military and Family Readiness Office, also in the Airman Wellness Center, alongside the chaplains, has resources available if you need to speak to somebody. And as always, Military One Source.
And I gotta say, our Readiness Center seems to be its best I've seen right now. We have a very
fully
active, fully staffed, and they're out doing great things. So.
Yeah, I feel like Mr. Harvey is leading a team of like 6 or 7 folks right now.
Yes.
And they're just killing it.
They are 100%.
Good job, guys.
And which is going to be important because it's deployment season. Mm-hmm. So with 2 major deployments coming down the pike, that office will be extremely busy in helping both the members and their families prepare to go out the door. So
Right. So thank you for everything you do.
Yes. So May, Mental Health Awareness Month. Why do we have it? And I think in the military, it's stigmatized a lot.
I think historically it's been stigmatized.
Right. And I get it. I think we all, if you think about it, we all understand why it's stigmatized. But, the idea of bringing this to the mainstream is so that conversations can be open about it without, fear of any type of reprisal or anything like that. Because, number one is taking care of ourselves and our wingmen and wingwomen. So,
Wingwomen.
What's happening this drill?
So we are saying goodbye to Colonel Robbins, the commander of the operations group. He's going to have his Finney flight on Saturday.
Right.
And he's going to have his retirement ceremony on Sunday, right?
Right. His retirement will be at Hangar 4 at 15:30 on Sunday. So come on out and wish him fair winds and following skies.
Before we say goodbye to Colonel Robbins, Friday we are welcoming Lieutenant Colonel McHale, the newest commander for the 127th Security Forces Squadron.
Our newest head defender.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah. Welcome, sir.
Very cool. Welcome, sir. The retention off, the 127th Wing Retention Office is going to be having an event at the DFAC on Sunday.
Yes.
From 09 to 1500 about, which runs through lunch. This is going to be an internal career fair. I
just had a thought, like people are going to still be able to eat lunch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess. I don't know.
I'm not actually asking. I'm like, wait a second.
Or maybe they're going to pause X and then return to lunch.
Pause fair.
So it'll be an internal career fair. And the idea is that there will be many of the careers from around base. We'll have a representative that'll have a table or a kiosk. And you can go around and kind of get the idea of what those jobs do. Mm-hmm. And it's a good thing if you're thinking about cross-training.
So if you are a member of the 127th Wing and you're coming to the end of your contract, your enlistment contract, and you're interested in what cross-training opportunities are out there, bring your RIP.
Bring your RIP, yes.
And come to the DFAC at some point on Sunday. You can learn about what other careers are out there.
Right.
That we have to offer here.
Yes. So why would you bring a RIP? Why would
You'd bring a RIP because a lot of jobs have an ASVAB score requirement.
True.
Different sections of the ASVAB score help indicate whether you are qualified for that.
Gotcha.
That particular AFSC.
And this would be a good resource for finding out exactly if your score.
Right. And that'll save everybody a lot of time.
Yes, for sure.
Public Affairs will have a table. We don't have any openings right now, but we will be there to talk about what we do, help educate the wing more. Yeah. And we want to hear your story. So stop by and tell us about your enlistment story and your experience in the 127th Wing.
What I have also here this weekend, Ready Airman training will be happening.
I mean,
it's always happening,
right?
It's just always a thing.
Yeah.
Well, we are only 3 drills now away from the ARG deploying, and 4 drills and a cry from XAB deploying. So that's going to be a focus of a lot of work centers this weekend, is getting their deployers spun up, trained, and ready to go out the door.
Yeah.
So,
Including
pretty
you.
busy. Including myself, yeah.
Am I going to do the podcast by myself while you're gone?
Ooh, that's a good question.
Or am I just going to have like 6 episodes with a guest host?
You could do that. Or I could just make some stuff from the vault. You just have a vault of, here's what I would have talked about this month.
Or just do an AI
Do it.
generation of you?
I like it. Or do like what the sports teams did during COVID and have a cutout.
That's what I
Just have
think.
like the cutout here.
That's what I think, but it would probably be really boring. Actually, if it was just me, get really creative with like sound effects and gimmicky things and
Like that.
yeah.
Yeah, there's a bunch in there, so you can play with those while I'm gone. So
That's a lot.
That's a lot. I have a lot to edit here.
A lot that has happened since last drill, a lot that's happening this drill.
For sure.
And then Sunday's May the 4th.
May the 4th be with you.
May the 4th be with you.
So I'm going to give the Security Forces Training Office a call.
Yeah.
And see if anything's going on right now, and let's take our field trip.
All right, I'm
out
ready.
to the augmentee area.
Yeah, I want to get outside. I heard somebody is going to get tased.
Really?
Yeah, more to follow on that.
Okay, let's do it.
All right.
Let's go.
Bye. Okay. So
Okay.
we're heading over to the Security Forces building because, as we talked about, they're doing the base defense augmentee training this week. And as part of that, they're going to be doing Taser training,
Right.
otherwise known as what is the...
Thomas A. Swift electronic rifle.
Oh, wait, what are we going to just cut across the field?
Yeah, I think we know how to get there, right? It's just right there.
A little add-on to this, 2 of our recruiters, Sergeant White and Senior Airman Hausler, had, I guess, a friendly challenge that whoever could get the most Instagram followers in a week or a few days would get tased. Yeah.
So building 160,
Security
or the
Force.
BDOC, Security Forces.
It's like the Wizard of Oz.
I know. It's uncomfortable. Hi, we're here for the Taser training.
Okay. Your favorite running leg inside and go all the way down to the classroom.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right, thanks. I'm so nervous. Did you understand what they said?
No. Just go all the way down to the classroom. Go like that.
You guys here to get tased, right?
No, sir.
Oh, they're here to watch.
Yikes.
That is really intimidating.
It's cool seeing them.
Yeah, you see the electric.
Anyone got any serious injuries, like any muscle contractions or anything like that? No? No pacemakers? Any heart issues? All right, you're all good to go.
So we pretty much know who's getting tased on.
Yeah.
Okay.
How are you guys doing?
There she is. There they are.
There they are.
So pretty much wherever the gator clips go, in between both those areas is where you're gonna feel it. So if I got shot in my leg and down to my foot, I would only feel it in this leg. I would still be able to move my left foot, my arms, and everything like that. If I got dry stun, it's more of a pain tolerance. So it's like, oh, I just got zapped. Like you put your finger into the electric outlet. It's like, oh, I don't like that. So that's more of a pain tolerance kind of concept. But when you get hit by both barbs, you aren't going to be able to move anything that's in the affected area. And your muscles just are constantly contracting back and forth, so you lose movement in those areas. Who's going to go first? You going to go on this?
20 seconds.
Sing your ABCs.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G.
Oof.
Oh, that didn't.
You good? Let me take these off real quick. Stay down.
Element of surprise.
How was it?
Yeah. How do you feel now? Describe.
I felt it all over. I'll tell you that. Felt it all over.
All right. State your name.
On ice, sir.
What's today's date?
April 24th, 2025.
Taser, taser, taser.
Did it! Awesome.
Oh, yeah.
All right, what's your name?
James Stork.
What's today's date?
April 24th.
It's your birthday?
It is my birthday.
Let's sing happy birthday.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Jim.
Oh my gosh. That's
What the
getting
augmentees
tased.
are doing today.
Yeah. So thanks for volunteering for that.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna do it.
That was pretty good. I'm probably not gonna do it.
Yeah.
Taser, taser, taser.
Me neither.
There they go in. Look at them roll around. Wow.
All right. Well, have a great drill.
Have a great drill, everybody.
Nice.
Was that acting or not?
Oh man.